Hello everybody and welcome to today's live stream. How are we all doing? Now while we wait for all of that to catch up and do all of that good stuff, I'm just going to get everything set up. But wow, we're already super busy and I'm vaguely on time today. Do I get points for being vaguely on time? I think I've got my mulled wine here. So we're good to go. Sound off in the comment section what you're drinking, what you're enjoying. I thought let's get things into the festive mood because, you know, it's never too early to enjoy a little bit of a festive drink. And before we get through everything, I'm going to go through some hellos, do all of that good stuff. So first of all, thank you so much for everybody that's already attended. These are getting busier and busier every single day, which I absolutely love. For those of you that hit first time, we do these live streams every single weekend. Saturday, 6 p.m. UK time, which is 7 p.m. European time, which is 1 p.m. East Coast time, 10 a.m. West Coast time. Almost there. Like, I literally remember that's about as good as it's going to get. So now everything's set up. Let's go through and say a few hellos and all that good stuff. Jan, sending you lots and lots of love. Christina, great to see you. Annika, so good to see you. William, we've got Iraglobe, Christy, Dragana, Rita, Kirsten, Suzanne, great to see you, Suzanne, and Suzanne early, very early. Big tick in the box, my love. And we've got Katharina, we've got, Dragana, International Language of Dance, welcome, my love, always happy to see your name. Got BB Sale, Angela, Razorwing, Reve, so many of you. Thank you so much to everyone that's joined. We've got even more people coming in all the time, so I'm going to start the questions in a second. I just want to give a really big shout out and thank you to Tom and Marlene, who once again are doing an absolutely amazing job of moderating the live stream today. So thank you so much. Big love to Tom and Marlene for doing that. I'll just say the order of the day, a little bit of housekeeping. Obviously, love you all if you hit that like button if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. And we go through the questions in the order that they come in. So if you want to get your question answered, just leave it in the comment section and I will get through to it. You only need to ask it once. I go through everything in the order that they've asked just to give everyone an equal chance to get their question answered. So just ask the question once, drop it in the comments, and I will get round to you. I promise. This week's been, I always say this week's been really busy. It's been very Christmassy this week. I think we're getting ready for the holidays, ready for a bit of Christmas, and that's all exciting. Next week, you'll see everything decorated and in full Christmas spirit, so look out for that one. Tune in, don't want to miss that. So I've been busy doing that. We've finally sorted out the restock of the Mad About Skin serum and sets. They're going to be fully restocked on the 1st of December. Because we're sending out everything shipped, tracked and express, it should be a really quick turnaround to get the products to you guys. So finally got a date for that, and the really exciting news is for anyone that hasn't watched it, is from that date we're going to be doing free UK shipping, and we're going to be offering free international shipping over a certain purchase amount. So all that will be on the website www.madaboutskincare.com. So it's just really nice to be able, I always wanted these products to be as affordable as possible, and now we've kind of got into the swing of everything. The sales are coming through, people are loving the products. I thought it'd be a really good time to kind of take a look at the shipping, see how we can make it a little bit more affordable for people. I'm really happy to be able to offer it free in the UK because tracked shipping isn't the cheapest. I can't do it free internationally, but over a certain spend, that will be the case, which hopefully will benefit lots and lots of you. Should we see if we've got let's go through things, see if we've got a few questions, get things started. So Jan says, I'm having a night in a posh hotel. Jan, very jealous. It says, I'll be here with the replay squad tomorrow. I'm sending you so much love. To anybody else watching on the replay squad, I'm sending you so much love. Did you know, like, I think it's 2/3 or 3/4 of the people that watch these live streams do so on the replay squad. So if that's one of you guys, sending you lots and lots of love. We love the replay squad, but to be honest, my heart always live with those that are able to watch it live. So thank you so much for joining me today. Christina is having a little bit of a boozy time at a party. Christina, so jealous. I hope you have an amazing time. I've got my mulled wine, which whilst it's not the booziest tipple going, does taste really good. And for all of you like mulled wine purists, I'm looking at Marlene here. It actually came as like a pre-poured in a glass, and you just heat it in the microwave. I know, total sin, but it tastes really good actually. So you know, zero complaints on that. Annika, great to see you, my love. William says hello, Rob. Starting work at one bar, I can be with you for the live. William, that's amazing. I'm so glad you could join us, my love. Iraglobe says, hi, Mad About Skin family and Rob. I'm happy to spend another Saturday evening with you. Great to see that the serum is back in stock soon. I have to repurchase it. So glad. I know a lot of people are waiting, ready to get their hands on it for a repurchase. I honestly cannot wait till it's back in stock. 1st of December, I'll be able to accept all those orders and get things shipped out to you. Hopefully, we're going to get things really... I've got a little team of friends that are going to help me out on the day goes restock, so we can get everything turned out really quickly so there's no delays. Christy says, nursing a hangover this morning, but I did my skincare routine because I'm faithful like that. Always. I think no matter what the head is doing, always doing your skincare routine, getting in the shower, freshening everything up and doing your skincare routine, I always think kind of makes you better. Like, it always makes me feel better anyway. I actually find it difficult if I have a little bit too much fun the night before. It's actually going to bed that I find really difficult. I literally just wash my face, slap on my moisturiser and go to bed. The morning, I always feel a little bit better if I do my full routine. So I'm with you, my love, and I'm sending you lots and lots of love. Dragana says, woo, I clicked it early by mistake and now I see the chat has already started. Oh yeah, we get the chat earlier here, Dragana. We get things moving. People get their comments and questions in early, which is so good. I love to see you guys chatting amongst yourselves in the chat. So never be embarrassed to do that. Just get the conversation going. I absolutely love to see it. Rita, great to see you, my love. So wonderful. Kirsten, great to see you too. So William says, Rob, can you disclose what percentage of sales Decim is giving to you this year? I can't. They haven't actually, to be fair, William, they haven't actually told me that I can't. No one, like, there's no contract or anything, so there's no way they've said that I can't. But I just think from a professional perspective, that's kind of a bit like industry. So I don't think they'd want me shouting it to the world. They're very generous. What I will say is Decim have been very generous and they've actually increased the amount of commission they pay to the channel for the month of November to capitalise on this, which honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate. I think, for you guys that maybe don't know about this, we for the month of November, the Decim sale, we are giving all of the commission that comes from you guys using the links in the videos to charity. So far, the time for this video, we were at, I believe we were at £6,000, maybe just like 5,900, basically £6,000 give or take, and it's still growing. We've still got a third of the month still to go. What we're going to do is, once everything's calculated and tabulated on the 1st of December, I'm going to put a post on the Facebook group and give some options for you guys to vote for the charities that we're going to give the money to, because we've raised way more than I thought we would. Like, honestly, way more than I thought we would already. I think we're going to split it between multiple charities so many can benefit, which I really love to do, and you guys get a say in that, so you can kind of see end to end. It's the fact that we've reached £6,000 is like mind-blowing, and there's still so much to go. We've also got the Geek and Gorgeous sale coming on the 23rd, which is really exciting. I love a little Geek and Gorgeous, as you guys know. And so we're going to add, the same goes for the affiliate links for that. We're going to power all of that money into the pot just to keep the amount going. And hopefully, who knows, we might even get to £10,000 for charity, which honestly is amazing, because that could do so much good. We haven't spent a penny more, and we've got some great skincare in the sale. So it's like win, ding. And I'm really grateful for everyone that's used the Mad About Skin affiliate links to do that. If we can get to £10,000, honestly, it will be like dream come true. So unfortunately, I can't disclose the percentage, William, because I'm not sure they'll be hugely on board with that. But I can say it's very generous of them, and they've increased it as a result of what we're doing, which honestly means so much to me, and I'm sure you guys will appreciate it. That's kind of just the mark of a really good brand. Suzanne says, hello everyone, I hope you're having a lovely weekend so far. Tom, I'm wishing you all the best. Same goes. We're going to send a big virtual hug to Tom, who has had, I think an understatement to say, a bit of a rough week this week. You know what? I always say, whether you're having a good week or a bad week, we're always here for everybody on Mad About Skin. And I just want to send a big virtual hug to Tom, and I'm sure all you guys will reach out as well. Just give him that little bit of hug. You know what? A hug doesn't cure everything in the world, but it certainly goes a little bit way. And I think knowing that you're loved is at least part of what makes us, just can make a bad day fractionally better. So I'm sending Tom the world's biggest love, and even in spite of all that, he's still here today supporting me and moderating on today's live stream, and I just think that shows what a true friend and supporter he is. And honestly, Tom, love you to bits, but I'm sending you a massive hug. Suzanne says, at the moment I'm in the passenger seat going to pick up Chinese food for today's live stream. Haven't had takeout in forever. Suzanne, I love that. Suzanne, for those of you that don't know, is like the queen of cuisine. She cooks, she bakes, it all sounds delightful. But even those that are an absolute, you know, star in the kitchen need to treat themselves sometimes. So I hope you have amazing takeaways, Suzanne. I bet that Chinese tastes wonderful. Let me know what you're having. If I was having a Chinese, I like noodle dishes. Like, noodles are my, like, guilty pleasure. Absolutely love it. And I like a little bit of spice. I don't like things to be too, I like a little bit of spice, lots of noodles, and loads of veg, particularly broccoli, like, amazing. Katharina says, hello, Mad About Skin family. Hope you're doing fine. I'll be, cleaning up from dinner when the live starts. Just wanted to say a quick hello already. I love this sort of Saturday routine. I love that you guys all do your household chores. You go fetching, you're dropping your kids off here, there, and everywhere, collecting your Chinese food. I love that you all do your chores around this because it makes me like feel like I'm part of your lives, which I love. So whether you're sat here glued to your screen or you've just got me in the background while you do all of your chores, I hope I'm making your day just a little bit better, and I'm so happy to be able to spend it with you. So thank you so much. Here in the UK, it is super dark, super cold. Like, winter is definitely coming. Apparently we're getting snow over the weekend, so I'm braced for that. I've got extra layers on because I'm just a little bit cold. But honestly, today's video, I didn't realise I didn't take my jacket off before I filmed the video because I was that cold. I totally forgot to take my jacket off, filmed the video, it's uploaded, it's all there, and then I watched it back and realised I look like a farmer. I look like literally a farmer working in the field. Have a look later, straight after this video in an hour's time. It's going to be today's video, which is looking at my Face Theory favourites because they've just announced today their sale. Feels like with skincare sales, we've waited ages for one, and they're like buses, all of them come along at once. But I wanted to share with you some of my favourites from Face Theory, which is a brand that I used to talk about loads on the channel, but haven't mentioned in a little hot minute. So I thought, let's give them a bit of airtime and talk about some of the favourites that are working well for me. So hopefully you'll join me with that video straight after today's live stream. You don't need to do everything, just automatically be moved over. But watch it just for the laugh because I forgot to take my jacket off and I definitely look like a farmhand. But you know what? I don't mind that. It's a look. It's a look. Kirsten says, hi Rob, I hope you're good. 2 questions. Where do I put azelaic acid from The Ordinary into my routine? Can I use the lactic acid daily? I have more questions, but I'll wait. That's all right, Kirsten. You can ask as many questions as you want. So, The Ordinary azelaic acid. Normally, I'd say with azelaic acid, you just put it in with the rest of your serums. There's no real rule as to where you put it. With The Ordinary one, because it's in a silicone base, I don't think it layers well with products on top of it. So I would actually put it at the end of your serums and almost treat it like your moisturizer. It's very hydrating, and because that's silicone base, it'll lock in the hydration. So in a way, I'd put everything on. I'd even put my moisturizer on and then put it on top of that and top everything off with your sunscreen. I think that'll work best for that particular formulation. When you say, can I use lactic acid daily? You absolutely can. I would build up to that. So I started, if I remember back to my lactic acid, I started on the 10%. I missed the 5%. I just went in for the 10%. And I think I started like every other day for maybe a month. Then I went to every day. And then now I kind of find I use it maybe 5 days out of 7. Some days I either forget or I feel my skin maybe is a little bit sensitive and I miss it. But yeah, it's safe to use daily. Just build up to that point. Let's say, oh, have I done that thing where I lose where I am on the, how do I manage that? Like, how do I always manage to lose where I am in these chats? Like, how do I do that? So Katerina says, Rob, how are the chickens? Are they still wearing their knitted sweaters? Picture, please. So the knitted sweaters are almost ready, and I will definitely put a picture of them up on the Mad About Skin Facebook group. So if you haven't joined the Facebook group, Tom and Marlene have been leaving links to it in the comment section. Definitely join us. So yes, pictures to follow, I promise. They're doing really well. For people that don't know, I adopted some ex-battery, like caged hens, when they reached the end of their laying cycle with the farm. Instead of them going to slaughter, I adopted 8 of them, and they're now living their best free-range life in the garden. We've had a little bit of squabbling this week. They're all sorting out their pecking order, who's in charge, who's the bottom hen, all of that. We had a little bit of fraction, a little like all good families, a few arguments, a few squabbles, but they're kind of sorting themselves out. I love them. They peck at your slippers, they jump on your, when I sit in the garden, they jump on your knee. For animals that have been treated so badly by humans all their life, they literally adore people, and I've never known such a friendly flock of hens in my life. They go mad when they find a worm in the garden. They dig around, they find a worm, they all chase after each other to get their hands on it. It's just really nice to see them living like their best chicken lives. They don't often, once they finish laying, because they've had a bit of a rough start in life, they don't often live that long, don't ex-caged, ex-battery hens. But my thing is, if they can have a really good retirement, even if it's only for a few months or a year, I think everyone deserves that. And so they're just so sweet. They are so sweet, and I love them so much. Katrina says, oh, and track shipping is a miracle. Not even a week and my Mad About Skin order arrived. That's amazing. I think track shipping is the way forward. I really regret not doing it from the start. We were trying to iron it out with the shipping company and everything, but now it's a standard. No extra cost to you guys. Everything's sent as standard, tracked. I just think it makes it easier. You know where things are. It goes through customs easier. And like you say, somehow it's not supposed to be, but it is actually always quicker. I'm sure, you know, when you're in the postal depot, I'm sure they see like standard pass and like, nah, that can wait, never mind. So you track like, ooh, someone's monitoring that, better do it quickly. Pretty sure it's like that. Suzanne said, I need pictures of chicken sweaters ASAP. I promise everyone chicken sweater videos. Videos, pictures, all on the Facebook group. I promise. Kirsten says, oh, and where am I routine? Should I use the ordinary as like, oh, we've covered that one. Mrs. I'm dying to reorder the Mad About Skin collection. 1st of December. You heard it here first, people. Promise. Everything's back in stock. And I've ordered loads, like literally loads. So hopefully we won't go out of stock for a long period of time, which is really good. Because my like least favorite thing in the world is I find I really love a product. I go to repurchase it, out of stock. I'm like, oh, it's just like the most frustrating thing in the world. So hopefully that won't be the case. William says, we'll be putting up the Christmas tree while watching the live. We love that. Is anyone else decorating? Is anyone else decking the holiday halls for while they're watching this live stream? I would love to know, because I'm like the biggest fangirl when it comes to Christmas. Like, best time of the year, hands down, no questions asked. Angela says, hello all, hope you're having a great weekend. Angela, great to see you, my love. International Language says, hello glowing skincare peeps. Thank you very much for noticing, international language. And I hope you're having an amazing day. Patty, great to see you, my love. Patty says, happy live stream. I've just bought our turkey and all the fixings for our Thanksgiving meal Thursday. Hosting everybody. On Friday, we put up our Christmas decorations. Of course, so in the US, you guys have Thanksgiving before you have the holidays and Christmas. So I'm going to say, I think I do the same. I think I do Thanksgiving and then put the tree up and get all the trimmings going afterwards. I want to know what you guys are eating. I learned a thing the other day. Megan actually taught me a thing, and she was saying about the deep fried whole turkey. I didn't even believe this was a thing, but people have like turkey fryers and they put the whole turkey in and just deep fry it. Like, it sounds, I don't know whether it sounds absolutely game-changingly amazing or awful. I actually can't like, so if anyone wants to send me a deep fried turkey to try, I'm happy to give it a go. I'm very intrigued, very intrigued. So I want to know, what are you having for Thanksgiving? Here in the UK, obviously, we don't do Thanksgiving. In Canada, you had your Thanksgiving like a month and a half ago. So in the US, what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? And I always say with the holidays. So in the UK, we tend to do Christmas. We don't really call it the holidays. I appreciate different parts of the world. People are celebrating lots of different things. I've got some friends that are doing their Hanukkah celebrations as well. I like to be a part of everything, especially where food's concerned. Don't care what you're celebrating. If there's food there, I'm there eating it. So I'm happy to celebrate with you. And Patty, I hope you have an amazing day hosting everybody. But just make sure the day after, you make sure you've got a good face mask ready, because you're going to need a little bit of rest and relaxation after all of that. Drugana says, I have a confession to make. I spent a lot of money today in TK Maxx on skincare only. Just picked up everything I wanted to try. I love a good TK Maxx. Oh, in the US, you call it TJ Maxx. I think in the UK, TK Maxx. I love some. Sometimes I walk in there and they've just got a load of rubbish, like literally a load of rubbish, don't want any of it. And other times I walk in there and they've got like really good expensive brands at like half price. It's really hit and miss, so I do need to go and do a little TK Maxx visit. Let's see what they've got on sale. What did I pick up? I picked up some really nice Nip and Fab stuff there. Not that expensive anyway, but they were half price last time I went in there, which I loved. I picked up some really nice face masks from a brand I'd never heard of. I bought that. Does anyone remember early on in my YouTube videos, I was obsessed with like this like pressure point stick thing where you put like, it was like a scent balm that you put on your pressure points. It was supposed to like balance all your energies out. I loved that. I got that in TK Maxx. It's supposed to be like 100 quid. I get it for like 20. Amazing. So if anyone remembers that green stick that I was such a fangirl for, sound off in the comments. International Language says, William, I says, I'm putting up my tree while watching Rob. Sounds exquisite. I'm doing a face mask and just about to pour myself a honey whiskey. Do you know what? I read this the other day, just like a side note, that mead, which is like a honey-based liqueur, is like the best-selling, biggest-growing drink here in the UK. I've loved it for the longest possible time. I was definitely ahead of the trend there. I love it. Honey whiskey sounds just as good. And this is kind of sounds like, oh, we're already at 50 likes, so this sounds like a good time for me to take a sip of my mulled wine, which smells divine. If you haven't already, if you could click that like button, honestly, it just alerts YouTube the fact we're producing quality content here on Mad About Skin, and they push it out to a wider audience on replay, which, you know, we all want as many people as possible to discover Mad About Skin. So if you haven't already, if you could click that like button, honestly, I'd love you forever. And you can minimize the chat, click the like button, then maximize it again. It takes you back to where you left off. Let's see if we can get to 150 likes by the end of this live stream, which will be like a recent record for us. That's so good. I did it. And I actually added some oranges and some extra cloves in there because I kind of like my mulled wine to be a bit extra. So good. So good. All about that. So BB Sales says, hello guys, nice to see you all here. Rob, where do you incorporate the repigmenting your routine just posted for hyperpigmentation? I left it out of my hyperpigmentation video, and the only reason I did that is it's quite expensive, and I thought, let's go for some more affordable options, but I do use it in my hyperpigmentation routine. I use it as a spot treatment on an evening, so I don't do it on a morning. I tend to do it on an evening straight after I've cleansed. I use it as a spot treatment and then go on with the rest of my products. I kind of want it to be as close to the skin as possible. It's my most expensive product that I use. I want maximum benefit, which is why I use it first. But yeah, really great question, my love. Kirsty says, I wish I was American. Anybody want to adopt me? Kirsten, yeah, we all love, we're international here. We can all be adopted and get plenty of trips. I'm hoping for, somewhere really warm in the US I'd like to visit. I could always, like, Florida. I know lots of people watch from Florida. That could be warm. It's so cold here in the UK. I'm quite happy to be adopted for the winter from anywhere, somewhere warm. Angela says, Dragana, I'm still going through the products the last time I did that months ago. I think we've all been there, haven't we? And done like a TJ Maxx, TK Maxx, whichever you call it, haul, gone a little bit mad. I love that. I love a good skincare sale. I try to be one of like what I call like a conscientious consumer, where I only buy what I know I'm going to use, but I do get a little carried away when there's a sale on. I just, if you can stock up on your favourites, save some coin, who doesn't love that? Razorwing, great to see you. Reve, good to see you, my love. Adri, so wonderful to see you. And Reve says, final countdown to visit my family, leaving on Monday. Reve, I know this has been a long time coming. I honestly hope you have the most amazing time. Honestly, I hope everything goes smoothly for you, that the flight's all good. Can people remember those? Do you remember when we used to go on flights all the time? We used to do videos and like in-flight skincare, and like people stopped doing that when no one flew for like 2 years. So I hope you have a wonderful time with your family, Reve, and keep us posted. Lots of pictures. We want lots of pictures on the Facebook group. Emily, great to see you, my love. Emily says, happy Saturday. We've had quite the week in my area with flooding, mudslides, so I'm glad that this weekly chance to chill. Emily, I hope all's all right. I'm sending you lots and lots of love. That sounds very, very dramatic, but the main thing is you're safe, and just keep safe is what I say. And you know what, when we've had dramatic weeks, I just hope everyone is staying safe and well, and it's nice to just chill at the end of the week with talk a little skincare, get a little drink, talk amongst family, because we're all family here, let's be honest. So Helzavor says, friends, let's go out. Me, you, kidding, it's Rob Livestream. For anyone that sacrificed their evening to be here, I love you for it, absolutely. And I think, do you know what, this is better than going out with friends, because we're all friends here anyway, and we don't have to go out in the cold and the dark. Like, it's win-win-win. Like, ding, ding, ding. I'm all about staying. Staying in is the new going out. Swear down. Marley says, hi everyone, enjoy your live. I'm just listening today while working on my Mad About Skin stuff. Now, Mally, actually, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it. Marley's doing a little bit of work in the background for a little bit of a project which is going supremely well. I'm just going to put it that way. I'm just going to, throw that out there. More to follow. I don't want to, I'm not going to spoil it. More to follow. That's all I can say. I'll just tease it. Just tease it out like that. Now, I've done that thing where I lose where I... How do I always do that, thing where I lose where I am? Oh, here we are. We're back again. So, I'm really bad with comments. I always lose where I am. Let's have a look and say, Justine says, hello, evening everyone, watching this as I do a complete wardrobe clear out. Oh, sounds very cathartic. Who doesn't love a deep clean? Absolutely. And you need something in the background to keep going. I think I'm due to do a good wardrobe clean out. Like, I think it's always nice. I always like to do, I think we get these little bags through the post where you can donate to charity. I like to go through the wardrobe and put it in, because if I'm not wearing it, someone else might as well be able to get some use out of it. Especially if it's like good quality, I just don't wear it anymore. I've got so much stuff. So I think I'm going to join you and do a good clear out. Suzanne says, I just got my big package from Decium. So, do you apply photography fluid on top of sunscreen? Oh, Suzanne, you went for your inner glow with the photography fluid. I actually put mine on top of sunscreen. I kind of let my sunscreen just sink in for 5 minutes, and then I'll do any concealer or any makeup on top of that, and I use it as part of that step. So yes, I put it on top of my sunscreen, and it layers beautiful well. Let's have a look. So Seashine says, hello Mad About Skin fam, feeling better this week, so glad to make the live. Seashine, I'm so glad you're feeling better. We hate it when one of the family's not feeling good, so I'm sending it, and to anyone else that's maybe not feeling 100%, whatever's going on enough, I'm sending you so much love. Dragana says, I'll use it this time to put my mask on, listen to you and Rob chatting. Dragana, we love that. People once asked why I read out everyone's comment rather than just responding to them, and I always say, because I bet 50% of the people watching this aren't actually watching, they're just listening, enjoying a face mask, doing a wardrobe clean out, putting up their Christmas tree, whatever. And so you guys can feel part of the conversation rather than me just answering random questions you have no idea what to ask. That's, if anyone ever wonders, that's why I read the whole comment out and then respond, because I think it makes it really accessible. And actually I learnt this really on in the journey when somebody who was watching who had a visual impairment and said actually they like to listen, but it's really good that they can kind of take part in that. I was like, yes, we like to be an inclusive family here. We're all one big fam. So if anyone ever wonders why I always read the whole comment out and then respond to it, it's so that we can all be part of that. Whatever we're doing, you know, we're all part of that, which I absolutely love. Let's have a look. Anne, welcome. Great to see you. Says, hi, Mad About Skin family. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing amazing, Anne. Great to see you. AJK Beauty, Anthony, great to see you. Just made some tea and I'm ready to go. Anthony, I see your tea and I raise you on mulled wine. But I'm sure tea with a little bit of honey is one of my favorite series. Tom says, no pre-orders. Sorry. Yeah, so we're not doing pre-orders for the new restock. The only reason I'm not doing that is because I want it to be as simple as possible for everybody. And actually, I've ordered so much stuff. Trust me. On the 1st of December, you will be able to get your hands on the restock. I promise you. There is so much stock coming in. You'll be able to see all the boxes returned. Do you remember when we had like 1,000,001 boxes behind me? You'll be able to see that when that restock happens. So promise you that everyone will there'll be enough product for everyone to get their hands on a little bit. Razor Wing said, drinking my 3rd cup of tea today. I love a good tea. I drink so much tea. Daniela, welcome. Sending you lots of love to Italy. Angela, Amy, great to see you. Let's have a look. Suzanne says, I don't forget, I gently caress that like button. Yes, Suzanne reminds us, here on Mad About Skin, we don't smash the like button like some YouTubers ask. We gently caress it because we're classy, we're sophisticated, and we're more genteel here over Mad About Skin. Or I like to think we are anyway. Shirley, great to see you, my love. So we've missed you. Where have you been the past couple of weeks? I know, whenever it's so busy, I always say to people, it's just lovely that you could even spend a minute with us. So Shirley, it's great to see you. Jill, welcome, my love. So good to see you. Sending you love. Hell says, it's early Saturday night here in Cyprus. Yeah, in Cyprus, you're like 2 hours ahead of us, I think, here in the UK. I think it's 2 hours. Sonia says, hi from Ireland. Big hugs and kisses. Sonia, lots of love to Ireland. Amy's here. Great to see you, my love. Madison says, I love starting my weekends with the lives. 11 a.m. in Colorado. We like a little Colorado action. One of my best friends went to Boulder in Colorado, and the pictures, the scenery, it looked gorgeous. I've always wanted to go there, so I might have to pop over and visit Madison because it's definitely on like the wish list of places I'd love to go. Tanya, great to see you, my love. Serena, Katerina, just a smile. Love that name, by the way. So many people. Oh, we've got Angela from Colorado as well. So good to see you all. International Language says, evening, Rob. Good to see you. I was in Aldi today. Love a good Aldi shop. And I picked up a collagen supplement. I remember a video you did about collagen supplements. Oh, gosh, do you remember that? That was ages ago. You've got a very good memory. What do you think of them now? So I did a little bit of research onto collagen supplements, and they're really good for the body. So let's just start by that. All dietitians and nutritional experts say they're really good for the body. But the problem is the body allocates collagen primarily to soft tissue and the inner workings of our body. The skin is like 4th on the list of where it allocates it. So actually, if you're deficient in collagen and you take a supplement, it's going to go to everywhere before it goes to the skin first. That's not a bad thing, because you know what? Our bones need a bit of love, our cartilage, all of that needs some love. So I think it's really good for like body health, and I think most of the consensus is it's great. Whether any of it actually gets to the skin, I'm a little bit up in the air, which is why I actually like to use topical peptides, because they're clinically proven to boost the collagen levels in our skin. But you know what? I think a good supplement to keep all the collagen going in the body is never a bad thing. So you've not wasted your money. I think that's really good. And Aldi are great. So cheap, which I love. I love. So yeah, I'm kind of on the fence. I was against the really expensive collagen supplements, but I'm actually in favour of taking the one for body and bone health, and then maybe, just keep with the peptides to get the skin fixed at the same time. Sasha, great to see you, my love. Sending love to California. Suzanne said, I kept the giggles when you noticed I'm on time. But to be honest, Suzanne, you've been on time for like 3 weeks running, so I think you've shedded the reputation that you had before. But I love you for it. So Marlene makes a very good point. Says, don't forget to click the like button for a pre-Christmas glow. Marlene has done a scientific study here, and it's actually been proven that the more likes we get on these videos, the more we glow. So who doesn't want that? Which seems like a good point in the live stream to pause and say, I'm going to have a sip of my mulled wine before it gets totally cold. If you haven't already, if you minimize the chat, you can click the like button. You can then maximize the chat again. It takes you back to where we were. We're going to aim for 150 likes on this video, which will be a recent record. We're at 77 already, so more than halfway there. So yeah, keep it coming, guys. If you haven't already, I would love you forever for clicking that like button. So good. We always, just as a side note to that, we always get the phantom disliker, who we love here at Mad About Skin. We love the one person that always within the first minute of any video going live clicks the dislike button. We love that person because the fact that they still are so interested in the channel that they dedicate their time to making sure they're one of the first to dislike it. Props to them. That's commitment. I feel really sad for them because YouTube are doing away with the dislike button in I think it's a week's time. That's sad. What's that person going to do? Maybe they'll cross to the dark side and actually click the like button instead. But can we just say a big, have a real thought for that phantom disliker? The bot, possibly a bot, possibly a real person, who knows? But they're not going to be able to do that anymore because they're getting rid of the dislike button. So, you know what? Let's just have a moment, send some love to anybody who loves a good click of the dislike button. I don't know why YouTube are doing away with it, actually. It seems a little bit I don't know. People should be able to express themselves, but who knows? I'm not in charge of YouTube. Angela says, has everyone tried the 9 Wishes Rice Wash? I haven't, but I do love the 9 Wishes sunscreen, so I need to try more from that brand. I'll put it on the list. Elizabeth, great to see you, my love, all the way from Oz, where I'm assuming it must be super early in the morning at the moment, so I'm sending you lots and lots of love. Amy said clicked and clicked. Amy, oh look, my button's just come undone. Doing a full reveal there. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. Though actually, just as one of the chickens actually pecked one of my buttons off this shirt earlier. This is the perils of keeping chickens. Just putting it out there. So Cynthia, welcome, my love. And Katerina says, in Paris, everything has been already decorated. We love that. We love an early festive decorator. A full team like November here. Mine is, I'm halfway up. Next week, you'll see the full festive glare in this video, in this room. Sophie, welcome, my love, says, I feel I'm coming down with something. I'm sure the live will cheer me up. Is Sophie, the power of positive thought. I'm sending lots of healing, lots of love, and failing that, get yourself a warm tea, put a little lemon, a little honey, a little ginger in there, solve the whole problem. Sean, great to see you, my love, says, would your moisturizer be good for my nan's skin? She's 70 years young. Yes, I think it's actually really good for, I hate this term, I'm going to cringe when I say mature skin. I hate that term, but it's what everyone uses. But I think it's great for any age because really what you're looking for is ceramides, which are going to boost the barrier function of the skin and help the skin be in tip-top condition. You want panthenol to calm and soothe, minimize any redness and irritation, and you want nice oils to really nourish and give a meaningful level of hydration. So yeah, I think it would be absolutely great. And Sean, from the 1st of, I know in the UK, from the 1st of December, free shipping on UK orders. So, Christmas present in the bag. Love you, Sean. Kirsten says, it's going to be hard to get hold of the products. No, it's not, Kirsten. They're going to be, I promise you, there's so much stuff going in. I was overwhelmed when we sold out. Honestly, it was just dream come true. And so I made sure I ordered lots more. And I worked with a fantastic lab who have been able to turn this around in the shortest possible time, which is really, really good. In fact, if it wasn't for a delay in the printing, actually, we would have had them a week ago. So don't you worry, Kirsten. No, it's going to be easy to get your hands on the product from 1st of December. In full stock, and honestly everyone will be able to get their hands on it that wants to. Anthony says, I got my Neod shipment this week after using the link. I was hoping you'd reiterate how to use the Copper Amino Isolate 3. What to avoid using it in the same routine? Really good, really good question, Anthony, actually. Because whilst it is a beautiful copper peptide, when you're paying a lot for it, which you do for the Copper Amino Isolate from Neod, I always think you want to make sure you're getting maximum benefit and not impacting it in any way. So there's a couple of things I would do. First of all, you can actually use it with everything. Some people say to avoid it with retinoids, particularly prescription retinoids like tretinoin. I use it anyway, just putting that out there. As long as you buffer it, it's fine. But that's something to bear in mind. Maybe use it in the morning if that's what you want to avoid. It doesn't do well in low pH acidic conditions. So I always say in my hyperpigmentation video, I show people how to layer according to pH. So what I like to do is I like to use my exfoliating acids and my vitamin C's, which are low pH products. first in the routine. I then use the Geek and Gorgeous Stress Less serum, but you can use any pH balanced serum like a niacinamide, a hyaluronic acid serum, to just reset everything, balance the skin's pH, and then I put my copper amino isolate serum on. That way, it's in the right pH to get maximum benefit, not denaturing any of those peptides. And I find it works really, really well. I put a couple of drops in the palm of my hand, and then I work it into the skin. You've got to be quick, because it sinks in like that. So you want to get it on the skin really, really quick, and make sure you screw the cap on tight, because you don't want it all evaporate, all that goodness disappearing. But other than that, I think it works really, really well. I hope you love it, Anthony. I can't wait for your review. Cynthia says, we love you. I love you too, Cynthia. Thank you so, so much. Suzanne says, last year I bought man a Christmas pickle for the tree. What is your favourite ornament? First of all, this is actually a thing that exists. I didn't realise this till the other day. Like, people hang pickles on the tree. Baffling. I know you mean a pickled ornament, like a pickle ornament. I absolutely love that. But do you know what, Suzanne? I'm all for that. I might get myself a Christmas pickle this year. So my favourite ornament. Well, I've got two. So I've got two favourite ornaments. First is one that was actually given to me by my gran, which has a lot of sentimental value. It's like 70 years old. It's battered, it's bruised, but it's fantastic. And I love something with sentimental value. I love really old-fashioned glass. We call them baubles here in the UK, but ornaments. Especially if they've got like the concave centre. And it's just like, I just love something with that bit of history. That's my absolute favourite. I shared a picture with Tom and Marlene the other day of what I think is the gayest Christmas decoration I've ever found, which is a mermaid shirtless Santa in a martini glass, sort of giving it all of that with a bauble hanging off it. I'm getting that. It's on order. And that's going to be my new favourite decoration, because I don't think you can ever be too camp at Christmas. That's just putting it out there. That's a fact. So if anyone would like to see a picture of that, what could be the most tacky and distasteful Christmas ornament in the world, I'm happy to share it. I'm really looking forward to it coming. Patty says, hi Marlene, yes, the two of us came over visiting on Messenger. We love that everyone keeps in touch. Like, genuinely, when I say the Mad About Skin family, I know so many of you keep in touch with each other private through the different things. I just think it's magical. There's something magical about a world where we can all keep in touch, all keep each other sane and healthy. It just makes me so, so happy. B-Bat, sorry, welcome, my love, great to see you. Marlene says, Rob, you need to try the white mulled wine and wine from a bottle. So Marlene doesn't agree with my wine from a box is absolutely fine. Me and Marlene may disagree. We love each other to bits, but we do fundamentally disagree on boxed wine. Fortunately, team Mad About Skin, Tom has my back, because he's definitely team boxed wine, so we're all good. So we outvote Marlene. But I do need to try that white mulled wine. So Marlene made me aware of this I think it was last week, wasn't it, Marlene? And basically, it was, you take white mulled wine and you add loads of things. It's supposed to be more delicate, which I'm desperate to try. So I am going to try it. And anyone else that's tried it, let me know what you think. Ian, great to see you. So, Ian says, currently doing my slow, mindful and enjoyable skincare routine with a mug of English breakfast. Now, Ian, it does not get better than that. That sounds literal perfection. Sending you lots and lots of love. Tom says, are you telling me I'll be in the UK on the 1st of December? Yeah. So Tom needs to come over and actually help me package these orders. I've done that thing again where I opened this button. I'm determined to do the full reveal. No. Tom, I would love, do you know what I would say, if Tom was closer, this would be game changing. Tom says, okay, so Marlene says, Patty, you're my hero. Patty's literally my hero as well. Mr. Love BMW, love that name. It says, how long to see results from azelaic acid? I've been using it for 1 week. Different people will find different results. I find for my own skin, probably got the results after about 4 weeks. I think that's about the right amount of time to start seeing results. My skin after 4 weeks definitely looked more even, definitely felt smoother, and I definitely saw a reduction in the acne causing, like acne breakouts. So I'd say about 4 weeks is realistic. Sani says, hi everyone, just popping into bit sad I can't stay, I'll watch tomorrow. Sani, we're just glad to have you on the replay squad. We love the replay squad, sending you lots and lots of love. Mariam says, hi Rob, what do you think about the Bioderma skincare line? Now, Bioderma, lots of thoughts. So I've never shopped Bioderma because they're not cruelty free. That's something that's important to me. I'm not saying everybody has to be 100% cruelty free. It's personal choice. That's just something that matters to me. So I never really shopped Bioderma. However, they're one of the brands which is that has committed to going cruelty-free in the next couple of months, which is fantastic. This is because China, which is one of the last holdouts for animal testing, have said that brands can use opt-outs in order to not have to test their products on animals. Such a big step forward. Bioderma, La Roche-Posay, Vichy, these are some of the big French names that are actually going to be going cruelty-free, and I live for that. So I've been trying out behind the scenes a couple of Bioderma products so that when that's announced, I can share my favourites with you guys, because I want to do everything to support brands that do the right thing. Bioderma, I'd say so far, eye cream, game changing. Marlene introduced me to that, so I have a big thanks to Marlene for that. Eye cream, game changing. I like their micellar water is really good. I know it's a bit boring, but it's actually probably the original and the best micellar water. And I really like their sunscreens. Their sunscreens in testing were shown to have the biggest UVA protection of any European sunscreens on the market. So yeah, their sunscreens are also really good. Suzanne said, feels like not gonna that we need feels good that we helped out a little with the Decium charity. Thanks for the opportunity, Robert. It's a pleasure, Suzanne. I don't know why it took me so long to get those words out. Honestly, thank you from me for everyone that used those links. The fact that we can shop our favourite skincare, get a saving, and donate to charity at the same time, like, it kind of just blows my mind, and it just makes me so happy that we can do that. And any suggestions that you guys want to share for charities, leave it in the main comment section of this video. I would love to see it. Elizabeth says, hello, my lovely Tom, Marley, and Patty. Elizabeth, you guys, Elizabeth is definitely a hardcore and core member of the Mad About Skin family. We love you. Jennifer, great to see you, my love. Sending lots of love to Ireland. Jay Green says, hi, I'm a new subscriber. We love that. Thank you for subscribing and supporting the channel. Says, first live, can we ask advice about skincare? Sorry, not sure. You can ask anything you want. Even if we've covered it in a video, it doesn't matter, my love. That's what we're here for. We'll answer all your questions. We give our help, our advice. You ask whatever you want, my love. It's just so wonderful to have you here. And we've grown. In the last month, we've got 4,000 new subscribers, which is like mind-blowing. So thank you so much for everyone that's joined the Mad About Skin family. All that we ask is that people are polite to each other and enjoy themselves, because skincare should be fun. I can't stress this enough. Skincare should be fun, and I want that to be like the mantra of this channel. So welcome, my love. Chris, great to see you. Says hello from Brazil. It's so sunny and hot here today. Perfect for a swim. Chris, you're making me very jealous. Literally very jealous. I hope you have an amazing swim. Christina says, I'm partying finally. Might be a little too drunk. Hi to all. Christina's in the party. She's drunk. If we're family, we probably should offer her a lift home. You always get your dad to give you a lift home. Christina, I'm on my way to pick you up, my love. Whenever you're ready to leave the party. Let's see. So Elizabeth says, should be sleeping, but pain in my old joints has a different idea. Well, Elizabeth, while you can't sleep, we're here for it. We're all here for it. Now, I'm going to take, oh my gosh, we're nearly at 100 likes, which is literally we've still got half an hour of the live to go. Lots of questions to get through. I'm going to have to pick up the pace. And then today's video, straight after the live, is going to be premiered, so we'll be chatting as we go along. I'll be answering all your questions still. And we're going to be talking about face theory. Now, huge fangirl of face theory. I've been using them and talking about them on the channel for months and months and months. But I wanted to do a little bit of a favourites, a catch up, because they've had a lot of new launches, and they've actually got a 25% off sale which started today. So I wanted to do a video that kind of captures some of my favourites if people are thinking of taking part in the sale and want to know a little bit more. So that's coming straight after this video. You don't need to do anything. You get automatically transferred over to it, where we can continue the conversation because it's premiered live, and I can do all type and chat with you all as we go there. You just have to fight past the awful hold music that YouTube put on for the first 2 minutes of the video. Now, all that being said, to save my voice, I'm going to have a big sip of my mulled wine. It's nearly cold, but it still tastes good. So if you haven't already, we are 50 likes away from beating our record. So if you haven't already, if you could click that like button, you can minimize the chat, click the like button, and then you can maximize the chat, and it'll take you back to wherever you were so you don't lose anything. So good. So good. And for everyone that does click that like button, honestly, it means the world to me. I don't measure my success in likes, but the number of likes a video gets determines how much YouTube push it out. So the more likes we get, the more YouTube will recommend the video, and the more people can discover our amazing family. And we want Mad About Skin to just grow and grow and grow. William says £10,000 is over $13,000. It is. It's literally like, I cannot believe how, thanks to Decium for being super generous, thanks to you guys for using the links, and to Geek and Gorgeous, because when their sale kicks off, any money from that is going to go straight into that pot as well. It's going to grow and grow and grow. Suzanne says, chicken chow mein, sweet and sour pork, spicy sour soup, veggie chop suey. Suzanne, literally, come over. Get over here. I want some of that. Definitely want some of that. Elizabeth says, I saw mulled wine the other day. I think I'm going to go back and get it so I can try it. I think you'll love it, Elizabeth. Warm it through. Don't have it like piping hot. I think let it cool a little bit. So good. And you can also add your own stuff to it. I like to put some chopped oranges in there. A little chopped lemon can go quite well. Put a cinnamon stick in there. So good. Sarah, great to see you, my love. Sending lots of love to you over in Italy. Razor Wing says, it's so mean when people talk about delicious food and I'm lying here sick in my bed. Razor Wing, sending you lots of love and a get well kiss. Danny, great to see you, my love, says, I'm so late. Happy to... Danny, you are late. Very late. We'll forgive you. We'll forgive you, my love. It's just great to see you. Thank you for joining. Cynthia says, oh, 10:15 here in California. We love that. That does mean I'm very behind with the comments. I'm going to speed it up, people. Speed it up. Suzanne says, working in the kitchen makes you appreciate other restaurants who work weekends. I agree. Big shout out to anyone that works the weekend. Anyone watching our replay squad because they couldn't join us live because they're working the weekend. I'm sending you so much love. Shirley says, I got my mulled wine from Aldi the other day. Marlene, you'd be proud. It's proper glue vine. I love that. That's like the original and the best. And Aldi, because they're a German brand, do it really well. Ingleta says, I'm glued to the screen and hope to see at least one tail from a cat. Where have we got? Like, I haven't even got a toy to wave around. Let's see. Marcel! We might get Marcel down. We'll see if he'll come and join. Leo will join if I shake a toy at him, and I haven't got a toy. But Marcel might come down. Let's have a look. Let's see. Mariam says, honestly, I would absolutely listen to your radio program if that were possible. You'd be an amazing host. Now, a lot of people keep saying, do a podcast. I don't know what a podcast is. I'm going to put that out there. Am I just old? Like, is it a young person thing? What's a podcast? But I think that's radio. People keep like, do a podcast. I'm like, I'd love to do a podcast if I knew what it was. So if anyone knows, let me know. Margot, welcome, my love, says, I'm trading Pokemon, avoiding chores. I'm good at procrastinator. Ordered from Decium last night. First time trying their products. I just need to figure out where to put the copper one. Margot, I would say definitely use it straight after, once you've cleansed, exfoliated, vitamin C, if you use those. Put a serum on to balance everything out and then use it. Definitely, if you want to see how it kind of works, look at my hyperpigmentation video from yesterday. I used a different peptide, but you can slot it in there and that'll explain it all. I hope you love your Decium order and sending you lots and lots of love. Let's have a look and see. Sarah says, are there any good retinol products for the body? Retinol has done wonders for my face. You do get great results from the body as well, Sarah. Really good call. I like the chemistry brand Retinol Body Oil. So good. Hydrates you to the gods. Retinol, I noticed really good results, and obviously it's in the Decium sale now, so definitely buy it while you can get 23% off. So good. Let's have a look and see. Oh, Princessa Pete, love that name. Says, hi Rob, love your channel. Is adapalene stronger than Medicate Retinol 20? It's different. I'd say it's the same strength as the Medicate Retinol 10. The 20 is definitely up another step, like that other level. But I'd say it works better for fighting acne and inflammation, but it also has anti-aging benefits. So it depends really what you're looking for. If you've got persistent acne that you want to treat, adapalene will be better. If you're just looking for anti-aging and you don't suffer with acne, then the Medicate Retinol will be better. Be kind, sending you lots of love. On Posh Nails, love that name. Says, just in time for the chicken talk. We love a good chicken chat, my love. Farah says, hi Rob, how are you? I'm wonderful, thank you. Says, I have ordered the Geek and Gorgeous Retinol with great difficulty. They don't deliver to Pakistan, so I have to contact the UAE, which will get it delivered from here. Honestly, I promise you it's worth it. That does seem like a lot of effort, but honestly, I promise you it'll be worth it, and I hope you love it. Promise me that you'll tell me what you think about it, do a little review. We'd love to hear it. Cynthia says, could you please make a suggestion of azelaic acid without a silicone base? Yes, lots. So my favorite, I love the Revox azelaic acid 10%. That's a European brand, really good if you're in Europe. That's in like a rich cream, like an emulsion base. Love that. I also really like the Azoclear one. It's called Lumisalia now by Face Theory. That's really nice. That's in like a hydrating cream, but dimethicone free, no silicones. I like the emulsion by Naturium. You can't get that here in the UK, but if you're in the US, that's quite a nice light, like almost like a lotion base rather than too much of a thick silicone. It's very difficult to get gel based azelaic acids. Most of them come in a cream or an emulsion, but I find they're really nice and water based. Mr. Love says, how does he talk for so long? My brain doesn't work like that. I don't know. I actually don't know how I do this. I don't know. I think I'm generally quite a chatty person. Like, day to day, I just like download. And I love talking, so this is just like the best outlet. Like, talking is my hobby, so this is great. Filming videos, I think film the intro. So like the first like 30 seconds of the video before we say like, before I do the whole like side sweep and then we get into the video proper. I usually have to film them like 10 times to get it right. That's really hard. But once you get into the video, I tend to just flow, which is why you don't see many jump cuts. But that first like 35 seconds of the video is always the hardest because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. After that, any old rubbish will do. Farah says, I ought to geek gorgeous, took your suggestion. I hope you love it, love it, love it, my love. William says, will you be doing the midweek live again? Yes. So the plan on the Facebook group is to continue the Wednesday live streams, which I love. Life has been pretty hectic and busy sorting out the reorders and getting everything lined up for that. So I haven't been able to do them as much as possible. But yeah, definitely plan on doing one this week. So watch this space. I'll announce it on the Facebook group. And if you haven't joined, I've just thrown my phone everywhere. If you haven't joined the Facebook group yet, definitely do it because we'll do some extra live content there. Jill says, I've got a new rescue cat. Lost my other cat in the summer, so happy to have a new fur baby. Jill, I hope they bring you so much happiness, and the fact that you get to give an animal a second chance in life, we all deserve a second chance, and so I hope your cat is incredibly lucky to have you, my love. And pictures, please, pictures. So Sugarless, welcome, my love, great to see you. Mary Kay said, did you ever try Swell skin products? I didn't. They are impossible to get here in the UK. I couldn't find anywhere that sold them. But I'm going to keep my eye out because I do still want to try them. Laura Pritchard says, happy Saturday. Thoughts about using glycolic right before vitamin C? So there is a theory, I think it was Dr. Dre that shared this, that actually using a exfoliator before your vitamin C makes the vitamin C work better because it lowers the pH of the skin, which is at the optimum pH for the vitamin C to penetrate and do its good stuff. So yeah, in theory, absolutely fine. I'd just be very careful if you have any sensitivity in the skin because it could be too much. But for most people, yeah, that could work really well. Anna, great to see you, my love. Says, can't actually join today as I'm with my mom. All love to you and the rest of the fam. Anna, sending so much love to you and your mum, sending you all the love in the world, and hopefully you can catch us on the replay squad. Now we have got, don't worry, we've got 25 minutes left of the live stream, so I'm going to get through all of your questions, so keep them coming. I'm going to have a big sip of my mulled wine. It's now clap cold, but you know what, we keep going. I'm a trooper, I'm keeping going. We've smashed through 100 likes, which is literally amazing. If you haven't clicked that like button already, we are literally, I think we're 45 likes away from 150, which would be a recent record. So if you could minimize the chat, click the like button, then you can maximize the chat. It takes you back to where you were. And I'm going to take a sip of my mulled wine. So good. I've got a cat hair as well. See, Marcel's here in spirit. Cat hair. Love that. So look, Suzanne says, deep fried whole turkey. Say what? I know. I'm intimidated. I'm scared, but I'm also intrigued. I do really want to try it. Kirsten says, why would you put the sub-Q mist before or after? I like to use sub-Q mist after I've done. It's a great balancing one. You can use it after your vitamin C, rebalance everything. So gorgeous. Sugarless says, it's my birthday. Sugar-free cake. Sugarless, sending you lots and lots of love and a happy birthday to you. Michelle says, fried turkey is definitely good. I know, I'm intrigued, Michelle. Definitely want to try it. So, Kirsten, yeah, you would use I'd use it after your lactic acid. Definitely. Cynthia says, thank you very much, Sophie. It's a pleasure. So Iraglory says, Buffet just stole my kai kai. I tried to eat it. Oh dear. Anyone with pets that might be a little bit sneaky with the food, I can relate. Johanna says, how are you? I'm Muslim. I pray 5 times a day and I don't cleanse my face with cleanser when I have to pray because I have to pray 5 times a day. That's okay. Just water. I just want to know, it's okay. Yeah. So this is a really good point, actually. And something, whether you want to cleanse your skin prior to prayer or a religious moment, or whether it's just something like, going to the gym at midday. Normally we cleanse twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. However, for people that want to, that need to cleanse multiple times, for whatever reason that is, it's absolutely fine to just use water. You can use something like a micellar water. So cleansing options midday, you can use a micellar water, which is really easy. You can pop it in your bag, put some on a cotton round, swipe it across the face. You could just splash it with cold water, which will refresh. It'll definitely cleanse the skin. It'll take away some of those excess oils, freshen everything up. We have like a layer of particulate matter that can stick to our skin. By using a splash of water, it rinses it all down, so that can be really good. Or you can do a full cleanse. Honestly, I'd say listen to what your skin's doing. If you have a very oily skin type, you should probably go for something like a micellar water. If you're very dry skin but need to cleanse multiple times a day, just splash with water. Either way, absolutely fine, my love. Sasha says, no turkey for me, fried or otherwise, but I'm stuffing junkie. I love the stuffing. Stuffing is one of my favourite parts of any meal. Elena, welcome, my love. Anastasia, great to see you. Sending you love to Switzerland. Anastasia's doing her LED mask at the same time as watching. We love a good LED mask here on Mad About Skin. Like, big fan. So sending you lots and lots of love. I have done that thing again where I've lost where I'm in the chat. I'm going to find it. Bear with me. Suzanne says, I just got the order of lactic acid 5% and can't wait to try it twice a week, 3 times. I think the 5%, you can probably do it like 3 times a week at start, because it is so gentle. You'll notice, so gentle, but it works really well. I want to know what it's like. Aileen, great to see you, my love. Amy says, I need a recipe for mulled wine. Honestly, red wine, throw in some spices, like anything you've got in the cupboard, cloves, cinnamon, anything works. Put an orange in there, beautiful. Boil it all away, beautiful. Katja says, hello from Slovenia. Hello, my love. I did hear a cat come down the steps. We might be getting a cat visit soon. Bieber says, I'm struggling with blackheads. I came across Revolution Skincare for blemishes. Would you recommend? I love it. I actually really like Revolution Skincare. I think they do like a clarifying serum, really good, with salicylic acid. Totally recommend it. William says, sent you a DM on Instagram. I'll have a look at that in a second, William. Sending you lots of love. Metro says, loved your hyperpigmentation video. Brilliant. Thank you so much. That video did really well. I've noticed some videos do better than others. There's kind of no rhyme or reason as to which ones do better than others. I can never plan. The hyperpigmentation one did really well, and so many people said how much they enjoyed it. So honestly, thank you. I'm so glad it's useful. I've suffered with hyperpigmentation for years, and so it's definitely something that through trial and error, I've kind of learned what works for my skin and what doesn't. So I'm just really glad that you guys have found it useful. So yeah, check it out if you haven't already. It's also a great video for teaching people how to layer based on like pH to get the maximum for it. Because I think sometimes we're all a bit worried about what products we can and can't use together. You don't need to worry. Watch that video and it'll kind of explain it all to you. Well, I hope it will anyway. Kind of explain it all to you, if that makes sense. Cynthia says it's beautiful here in Northern California. Please send us some of your warmth, my love. Shirley says, I got a little carried away with sales on Josie and Yes Star recently. Same here. Conscious consumer fail. Same here, Shirley. Same here. Margaret says, can you visit Arizona in the winter? You can visit Arizona in the winter. It's in the 70s. That's nice. Very dry. We have green winter grass here in the desert. We love that. That sounds like my sort of winter temperature. I love that. Jetpack says, Roadhouse. Don't know what that means, but I'm going with it. With lots of PB sales at Roadhouse. Am I missing something? Gina says, Robert, I love you. I love you too, Gina. Thank you. Sending you lots and lots of love. Kirsty says, Mad About Skin better be here soon. I promise. Promise it's around the corner. Let's have a look. Sugarless says, can anyone recommend a Moroccan or argan oil? Any other type that doesn't make you greasy? My hair gets dry in the winter, so much it's falling out. I would say go for it. Do you know what my favourite is? Everyone reaches for argan oil. I love rosehip seed oil, even for the hair. Because don't forget, our hair touches our face. So if you layer a lot of product on our hair, it touches our face, it can break us out. Use some rosehip seed oil. It'll nourish the hair, hydrate, and also if a little goes on your skin, it'll just hydrate you. So good. Becca says, I just want to say your channel is quite exceptional. By far the most beautiful content regarding skincare. Oh, thank you so much, Becca. Honestly, that's put such a smile on my face. Thank you so much, Becca. And I'm really glad you're enjoying it. You know, we've got so many new subscribers here on Mad About Skin. And it makes me so happy just to, you know, be able to welcome so many new people here. And the fact that people are loving the content we create makes me so happy. I started this skincare channel just kind of out of a bit of boredom during the first, you know, restrictions. And honestly, best decision of my life I've ever made, and you guys have made it so special, so thank you. Rita says, Rob's right. I like to listen rather than reading on the phone. Thanks so much for that. It's a pleasure, Rita. It's a pleasure. Nilufa says, have you tried applying the oil to damp hair? That's a good point. Applying a really nice hydrating oil to damp hair, really good choice. Seashine's been treating my skin carefully after compromising my moisture area. Added back peptides and vitamin C derivative. What would you suggest I add back next? I'd be really careful. So, you've got a PHA exfoliator would be fine because that's super gentle. Or you could add faded. I think I'd use a PHA first because the faded, topicals faded and adaptolate are probably the harshest of those. So start with a really gentle PHA exfoliator. Your skin will love it. Tom says, Rob, I've just started trying the Neod Mist. Thank you, that's okay. Do you find that the mist gives shine to your skin? I do. I actually quite like a little bit of glow. I don't want too glowy because I'm greasy. And there's a fine line between glowy and greasy. No one wants to look moist, let's be honest. I hate that word. But I do find it gives a little shine to the skin. This is the Neod Superoxide Disney Taste Mist. I love it. I kind of think it does what my skin needs it to. I absolutely love it. Suzanne says, hi from Canada. I used to live in Henley on Thames, miss the UK. Suzanne, sending you lots and lots of love. I don't live too far from Henley. I'm probably like 45 minutes in the car from Henley, so you're welcome to back anytime to visit. Madisha says, I use so many moisturizers but no avail on dry skin. Currently using the Epiderm on my face. It does work, but I'm not sure I should use it on my face or not. You can absolutely use Epiderm on your face, and if it works, keep on using it. My motto in skincare is no matter what people tell you, if it works, keep on using it. Kirsty says, hello from a dark, cold Worcester. Hello. So Worcester, city, like, I say city, town, city, yeah, I think it's a city here in the UK. Lots of people in the US call it Worcestershire, which is just a different pronunciation, Worcester. And I'm sending you lots and lots of love because it's home of the famous sauce. Everyone loves a Worcester sauce. Maria says, should I put ascorbic acid powder by the ordinary in the fridge? No, you can absolutely, because it's anhydrous, it won't oxidize, it's not in water. You can absolutely leave it in room temperature. TD, welcome, my love. So secretly hoping this live will be glitchy like the YouTube video I watched yesterday. It was psychedelic, even though I'd only had coffee. I know, I think that, I don't know if anyone else experienced that in yesterday's video, that little bit of a psychedelic vibe. Who knows? Maybe it's the way forward. Love you, TD. Sophie says, Tom, how are you finding the Neod Mist? So I know a lot of people trying the Neod Mist for the first time in the sale. I'd love to know what you guys think of it. I love it. It's a great antioxidant hydrating mist. I love it, but it's kind of all depends on what people are looking for and what people like from their products. Sabjit said, how to fix the under eye wrinkles. Two things. Facial massage. So take these two fingers and when you've got your cleanser on, massage in circles, 20 circles like that. Really will help. And then use peptides. Peptides are like the wonder for under eye wrinkles. Chuba says, finally joined after a long time. I'm so glad you are, my love. Welcome, my love. It's great to see you. Maria says, should I put ascorbic? Oh no, we've covered that one. Elizabeth says, oh, I found a chicken shirt and thought it was amazing. Thought of you, Elizabeth. Love you. Nilufa says, dislike button will stay. The counts will be hidden from everyone but the creator. Oh, fine. Oh, well, no one will be able to see the dislikes. I just think it's a shame. Who doesn't love that? Like, the one person that always dislikes on this channel, he was like our best friend. We loved that person. Like, where have they gone? They won't be able to dislike and see it anymore. People will stop caring because, like, the dislike button's gone. So, you know what? For all those people that disliked all the bots out there, I actually feel sorry for them. Yeah, so the dislikes button's going from YouTube in... I think it's like a week's time. Apparently the content creator might still be, but I never really look at the likes and dislikes anyway, so I probably won't even notice. But yeah, it won't be visible, so there'll be no point to disliking videos anymore. So that one person that always, within the first 30 seconds of a video, clicks the dislike button, like, send them love. They've lost their hobby, which is a shame. Orla says, hi from the Emerald Isle. What's your favourite product for dry, sensitive skin? Orla, lots of love to Ireland. Favourite product for dry, sensitive skin? I love anything with oat extract in. That'll minimise the sensitivity. It'll also add some element of hydration. It won't cure everything. You need to use it alongside, but I'd say something like the Stressless Serum by Geek and Gorgeous, oat-based, beautiful, definitely one that I'd recommend. And it just says, Rob, I know you love peptides. I do. Have you looked at the AHC Youth Lasting Eye Cream for face? I haven't. 35 peptides. It's inexpensive and really wonderful. Angela, I have not heard of that brand. I'm going to try it now, though. I always watch these live streams back and I make a note of everything that I've promised and I've tried. So definitely will check that out. So Tom says, I can't wait to get my hands on the Mad About Skin Scented Cleanser. The cleanser is just beautiful and the scent is going to make using it feel even more bougie. I can't wait. Little spoiler alert, there are a couple of scented cleansers coming in the restock. I'm going to put that out there. So if people do want to get their hands on one, there will be an option to buy that on launched on restock day, which is the 1st of December. You heard it here first, guys. Maria says, should I put... Oh, no, we've covered that. Let's have a look. Magma says, can the amount of copper peptides in snail mucin something I worry about regarding using it with other ingredients? Snail mucin does have an element of copper peptides in that. I really won't worry about it. It's not the same. You can use it alongside other products. I won't get too het up on it. Just enjoy using the product if it works for you. Tom says, that decoration is the gayest thing ever. No offense to anyone. Oh no, Tom, no offense. I literally think, like, the gayer the better when it comes to Christmas. Camp, and more camp when my Christmas tree. You'll see it in next week's live. Tune in for that. It's literally glitter on tinsel on, like, it's the campest thing you've ever seen, and I love it. I've got a beautiful picture of my cat Marcel hiding in the tree. You can just see this little face peeking out from the light, the baubles and the tinsel. Love him. Let's have a look. Paintbrush says, hello, fellow Canadians. I listen to Rob, but I'm loving the Canadian side chatter. We love a good Canadian side chatter. We have so many Canadians that watch Mad About Skin, and I love you all so much. So we love a Canadian side chatter. Beth says, hi Rob, I hope you're well. I got in from a dog walk with the kids. Lots of love from chilly East Yorkshire. Anything Yorkshire, I love. I'm originally from Leeds, love. So, you know what? Anyone from Yorkshire, I love. I hope your dogs and the kids are all doing wonderful. Sit back, get a hot cup of tea, because you're probably very cold. And sit back, and it's so wonderful to have you here, my love. Let's have a look and see. We've got Gio in Love says, Rob, hello, Gio in Love. Sending you lots and lots of love. Suzanne says, I'm a bit silent now because we're stuffing our faces. Why not? Enjoy your Chinese, the pair of you. I'm sending you both so much love. Becca says, can we talk face mist? I want something to spray in my face without that won't dehydrate or contact. I love Ciaris do Falling into the Rose Mist. Beautiful. It's hydrating, it's calming, it smells divine. That's my go-to face mist for the day. Gio in Love says, can I use cream cleanser after micellar water for a double cleanse? Yes, actually it works really well. If you've got dry skin, use it that way round, micellar water, then cream cleanse. If you've got oily skin, use the cream cleanser, then the micellar water, because the cream cleanser will leave a small film on the skin, which is great if you've got dry skin, not great if you've got oily skin. HRH Sophia the First, love that name, says, oh my god, that vest. I just ordered one from J. Crew and I can't wait to rock it. The Gilet Squad is out. This is actually really good for like a house vest because it's actually quite thin, so it gives a nice level of warmth in the house. Can't really use it outside, it's way too thin, but in the house I love it. And I've got like a much thicker one for outside. Magma says, love seeing brands going cruelty free, it's just not necessary. I agree, and I think we should support and applaud all brands that do the right thing. Anonymous, great to see you, my love, says, my sunscreen is titanium dioxide based, written SPF 50 on the bottle, not mentioned about broad spectrum. Is it okay? It will be absolutely okay, my love. If I don't know what brand it is, oh sorry, cat hair. I don't know what brand it is, but it should be absolutely fine. I actually like titanium dioxide as an ingredient. Broad spectrum, sometimes using hybrid sunscreens or multiple filters can give a more broader spectrum protection, but it should be absolutely fine. Look for the UVA rating on the back. It should have like stars, which will tell you how much it is. Julian Love says, you're so nice on the live streams. Oh, thank you. It's like chatting with family. Like, I just wish we were all in the same room chatting. Sending you so much love, my love. All the way from the UK to California. Paintbrush says, I usually sit and stay silent, but the Canadian weather chat brought me out. We love a bit of Canadian chat. I love everyone from Canada. Josie, Jose, don't know how you pronounce that. I hope I pronounced it right. Anyway, my love says, hello from the Bronx, New York. I really enjoy your videos. Jose, I love New York. It's one of my favorite places to visit. I've done so many trips to New York, and it's only in the last, like literally the last trip I did where I actually went to the Bronx, because people said the food is amazing. Like they said, go to the Bronx, go to Brooklyn, go to these places and try the food. Don't just stay in Manhattan. And I did. Game changing. So many great places. Absolutely love it. So thank you so much. I'm sending you lots and lots of love. So that says, I was born in Prince George, British Columbia, and now I'm from Slovenia. We love an international viewership. Let's have a look and see. So we have got, now we've still got, we've got plenty of time to go. Let's get through to it. I wish I could get rid of this cat hair, but you know what? We're working with what we've got. I'm going to go through to the bottom of the screen. We're going to get through as many questions as we can. We're at 114 likes. We're not far off 150. I think we can do it. 7:15, so in 8 minutes time, we're going to go to today's video, which is on Face Theory. They've got a new 25% off sale. I'm going to tell you how you can access the sale and which products I'm personally buying. Might give you a little food for thought, or it's just a really good brand review. Even if you have no intention of purchasing, still a really good brand review. You don't need to do anything. You'll automatically be transferred over to that. I'm going to get through as many questions as I can in the next 7 minutes. So if you haven't already, minimize the chat, click the like button. We'll get to 150, I am sure. And then when you maximize the chat, it'll take you back to where you were in the screen. So let's blast through some. Stephen back, great to see you. I've made 3 DSM orders. I'm waiting for a restock for my 4th. We love that. They do free shipping. I'm all about that. Love you so much, my love. Carol says, I've been using copper peptide serum and cream from Asia Custom. Never heard that. Expensive stuff, been applying it under my eyes. Oh, I really want to know the results, my love. After a couple of months, let us know, because I like a little bougie skincare sometimes. So let us know what you think of the product and the results you get. That's how my mum was like, Danny, does he mean you? Yeah, he sponsors. We love Danny. How can I not give you a shout out and a mention? We love Danny. Though I do still always think of you as DM13. Like, I think that's how we met with your handle, your YouTube handle. Whilst you're Danny, you'll always be DM13 to me, my love. Let's have a look. Suzanne says, it's so nice to get a response to my comments. Nice to be mentioned. Thank you. I love the fact that everybody takes time to comment. Love you so much. James says, hello, Rob. Greetings from Sheffield. We love another Yorkshire boy. I'm from Yorkshire. Anyone that doesn't know Yorkshire, you're missing out. For those of you that are international, it's like a county in the north of England, which is where I'm from, which is why I have this slightly dodgy accent, which I love. Everything from Yorkshire is amazing. Whilst I don't live there anymore, that's where my heart is. And we have like some of the most amazing things in the whole world, including the best tea shop in the world in Betty's of Harrogate, where I get all my tea. Absolute holy grail. Let's have a look and see. So we've got William says the superoxide dismutase mist is sold out in the US. I believe it's coming back though. I've heard there's going to be a restock, so you heard it here first. Let's have a look and see. TNH, welcome, my love, great to see you. Suzanne says my man is watching and he's blushing knowing people say hello to him. We love. Do you know what? One of the best things is I love to hear anybody that enjoys the Mad About skincare line. But when people say I actually got their guide to pick up skincare and use it for the first time, that makes me so happy, because I wanted this product line to be genuinely for everybody and for everyone to benefit from it, so that like warms my heart so much. So Sugarless says, I know this is unrelated, but I have to warn you guys, car theft. Our dad's SUV was stolen this week. It's a rampant problem across Canada. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hate that. Why can't people just keep to their own stuff? I hate that. I'd love to live in a world like I live in I live between two places, and one of the places is a really like sleepy village in the middle of the Cotswolds here in the UK, and people leave their doors like unlocked because it's so cute and safe and lovely, and I just think that's the best way to be, where everyone knows everybody, and I just wish the whole world could be like that. I'm sorry that happened to you, Sugarless, my love. Thank you for the warning, because we should all be a little bit vigilant. Alien says, Rob, can you use sub-Q next to Survival? Yes and yes. Beautiful pair. Let's see. Magma says, hello, Suzanne's man, which is now giving him the giggles. We love that. William says, Rob, I put the link for the Takis rescue in Crete. I guess YouTube removed the link, but I did mention it on the page. It's a charity dear to my heart. I want to recommend a lot of charities that we can donate the money to. The more money we raise through our Give Back November appeal, the more money we raise, the more charities we can support, because we're so close to £10,000 by the end of the month, which is baffling. Like, literally blows my mind. We can donate to so many different charities, so thanks for your recommendation, William. And if anyone else has a recommendation, sound off in the comments. I would love to hear it. Okay. Oh, that's shady. So TNH says everything from Yorkshire is amazing. Says, okay, the Yorkshire Ripper. Yeah, okay. Fine. We do have the odd serial killer. Fine. I'll grant you that's not the best thing from Yorkshire. Fair dues. That's a shady comment. But okay, you've got me there. That's not Yorkshire's proudest moment. But there's lots of other things that are good from Yorkshire. Magma says, stay safe to the Canadians dealing with floods. This is true. You know what? I'm sending you so much love. And just make sure you stay safe. Property, you can replace. People, you can't. And I just say to everyone, just make sure you all stay safe, because I love you all so much. Suzanne says, I lived in Halifax for 2 years. Love the Yorkshire people. Some of the nicest people I ever met. I agree, though I am chronically biased because I'm from there. And Halifax is literally next door to where I lived, so that makes me so happy. Jan says, Suzanne's man here, just wanted to say hi to you all. You're so friendly. We love you. Thank you so much for jumping in and sending lots and lots of love. Now we've got 2 minutes left before we transfer over to today's video, which is on Face Theory. Face Theory are one of my favourite brands, but they've got 25% off sale. I always think we should really think twice before we just splurge loads of money, says he who spent loads of money on Decium, but anyway. So I wanted to share with you some of my favourites from Face Theory that I think are genuinely worth the splurge, which is what today's video. You don't need to do anything, you'll automatically transfer. If you can stay stay there and chat. We're going to be premiering it, so I'll be chatting as we go along. I'd love to chat with you. If you can't stay for the whole thing, that's fine. Just hop over there, click that like button to support the channel, and then you can watch it anytime back like a normal video. But I love these because I love to premiere, chat with you guys. And we have 2 minutes left, so before we do that, I'm going to get into 2 more questions. Let's get straight into it and see. So Dragana says, did you try Neod non-acid acid precursor? Is it better than regular acids? I don't think it's better than regular acids, but I do think it's a great alternative for people with very sensitive skin that can't tolerate acids. So I love it as a product. I'm not going to give up my lactic acid, but I think if you can't tolerate exfoliating acids, it's a really fantastic product for you. Andrew says, Rob, someone asked about what to do with tackiness, and I'm kind of curious what you recommend to combat that. First and foremost, always put your serums onto damp skin. That'll help them absorb better, minimize the tackiness. Find a really good moisturizer or sunscreen, because really, no one cares about tackiness. If you top it all with something that's matte, it'll get rid of that and it'll work really, really well. So that would kind of be my recommendation. Now, we're going to head over to today's video. We've got 120 likes, so before we do, now's your last chance to click that like button if you haven't already to support me and the channel. And we're going to move over to today's video, which is on face theory. You don't need to do anything. You'll automatically be transferred. Yes, you have to sit through some awful hold music for a minute, but we laugh about it and it's all part of the experience. I love each and every one of you for spending your evening with me. Honestly, it means the world to me. It makes my Saturday so happy, and this is like the favourite part of my week. Listen to you, all you people, and honestly, I love you from the bottom of my heart. So, and Suzanne says, Rob is our Yorkshire pudding. Thank you. I love that. That I like. And on that amazing note, I'm going to transfer everyone over to today's video, and I'll see you there. See you in 2 seconds.